All right, so we're diving into Dante's Inferno today.
Oh, going deep.
Deep dive, right. Specifically, we've got some analysis of the fifth circle here, where we find those souls dealing with the consequences of wrath and sloth.
Heavy stuff.
It's not just Greek myth, though.
Right.
Dante takes it somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. He's using those classical figures like Phlygus, who ferries people across a river Styx. But it's more than that.
More than a ferryman, for sure.
It gets at those deeper questions, about sin, punishment, even if we have free will at all.
So let's start with the punishments, because Dante doesn't hold back.
Intense is an understatement.
For the wrathful, those consumed by rage.
Trapped in the river Styx.
Which isn't exactly a calm river, is it?
No. Turbulent.
Yeah.
Churning. And they're fighting, always.
Can't catch a break.
Forever drowning in their own anger. Man.
It's like eternal road rage. No, the slothful, it's almost worse because it's so simple.
They're just submerged completely in the Styx.
Can't move.
Can't even speak. Their punishment is being unable to do anything.
That silence.
Yes.
Just stuck with yourself.
Dante's saying their apathy, it wasn't nothing. It was its own kind of torment, and now it's forever.
Okay, so to punish these sins, he picks some intriguing figures. Like Phlygus, our ferryman, what's his deal?
Phlygus. His story, it's morally ambiguous, to say the least.
How so?
So his daughter, she was involved with Apollo. And let's just say it doesn't end well.
Sounds rough.
A Greek tragedy waiting to happen. Phlygus is overcome with grief, with rage, burns down a temple dedicated to Apollo.
Bold move.
Yeah, and that's his ticket to the underworld.
So arson gets you a one-way to the fifth circle.
Well, see, here's the thing. Dante tells us what Phlygus does, but he doesn't say it was wrong.
Wait, really?
He uses language that some might even say makes Phlygus sympathetic. Like maybe his anger was understandable, justified even.
Hold on, are we supposed to feel bad for the guy who committed arson?
That's what Dante wants us to think about. Was Phlygus' anger relatable? What about his daughter's role in all of this? Dante takes us past easy answers, right and wrong, and makes us face how messy emotions really are.
And it's not just those being punished. He makes us question who's doing the judging, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Like how Dante reacts when he meets Filippo Argentine.
Filippo, not known for his sunny disposition.
Florentine politician, right. Arrogant, known for having a temper.
And Dante sees him getting his due in the river Styx. But Dante doesn't just watch. He guy enjoys it.
Really?
He even says he wants to see Filippo suffer more.
Wow. Dante, our righteous pilgrim, wishing ill on someone, even in hell.
It's brilliant. It shows us this truth. Even people trying to be good are capable of anger, judgment, of liking it when others suffer.
That's stark.
And get this, Virgil, his guide, sees all this, and what does he do? Kisses Dante.
What? Why? Was he agreeing with Dante?
Is it comfort? Understanding? Or is he shaking Dante out of it? Like, hey, I've been there. Don't let this darkness get you. Remember, Virgil's already been through hell himself.
Been there, done that.
Right. And that's what makes this so powerful. Can we even judge hell, judge other people's flaws, without seeing our own? Dante holds up a mirror, makes us see the ugliness inside ourselves.
Yeah, makes you think.
It's intense.
Oh.
And it doesn't let up. Dante, he keeps going, throws in some of the most terrifying figures from mythology. I mean, we're talking about the Furies here.
Oh, right. Makes Medusa and her whole snake hair thing seem almost, I don't know, tame?
Tame, yeah. Because the Furies, they're relentless.
Yeah.
That's what gets you. See, they're not punishing crimes, not exactly, not just physical stuff. They go after your soul.
Okay, now that's scary.
Alecto, she's one of them. She's all about the moral transgressions. You break an oath, betray someone's trust, that's her territory. Every lie you ever told, every promise you broke, it's gonna haunt you. Forever.
I'm starting to sweat a little bit.
And then you've got Megara. She's focused on those who weren't faithful, could be romantic, could be betraying a friend, family, any of that. The punishment for that kind of stuff, it makes you really think twice about the promises we make, right?
No kidding. It's like the hurt we cause, especially those close to us, it echoes,
Beyond the grave, even. To top it off, there's Tisiphone.
Oh, right, the trifecta.
She's all about vengeance for bloodshed, that urge to get even, the kind that can last for generations. That's her. So the Furies, they represent something specific. The sins against each other, broken bonds, shattered trust, and the fact that it always spreads further than you think.
Karma on steroids.
Right. And then Dante does something really interesting.
Yeah.
Right before they face the Furies' full wrath, this angel descends from heaven, clears a path for them.
Whoa, like a divine intervention. in the middle of all that.
Exactly. You've got the Furies, this very human idea of justice, an eye for an eye, and then, bam, something from above steps in. And it makes you think, is Dante contrasting those two things, earthly justice versus something higher?
I like that. So the Furies, they're rage and vengeance. But the angel, that's what? Mercy.
Mercy, maybe. Compassion, maybe something we can't even grasp, something beyond our idea of punishment.
You think it matters that this happens in the fifth circle? You know, where it's all these intense feelings, wrath, sloth.
Of course it matters. He's putting it right in the thick of it. Like, even here, surrounded by the consequences of those emotions, there's still a chance. Maybe we can get out of those cycles of anger, of apathy, but we can't do it alone.
Need a little help from above.
Right. But then, does everyone get that help? Is there redemption for every soul down there? Or is Dante saying some are too far gone?
Heavy question.
And I think that's Dante grappling with his own fears. He's not just writing about hell. He's wondering if he'll be judged too, if he'll be found wanting.
It's like he's going through it himself in a way.
And making us go through it with him, not just reading about hell, but like facing that maybe we're the ones being judged too.
Okay, so those punishments in the fifth circle, they're rough. Brawling for eternity, stuck in silence.
The Furies.
Yeah.
Don't forget those ladies.
Right, right. Makes you rethink that whole I'm only hurting myself thing.
Because it's never true, is it? Dante drives that home.
Yeah.
Our actions, our inactions, they all have consequences. It ripples outward.
The fifth circle, it's not just about wrath and sloth then. It's about what those do to everyone around you.
It's like those emotions, the anger, that apathy, they don't go away. They eat at you, track you. And it might be in this life, or it might be
the afterlife. Dante's not taking any chances.
And the punishments, they're symbolic, yeah, but they're also insightful. They're wrathful. They're always fighting. So they're prisoners of their rage. Almost can't move, can't talk. It's what happens when you just check out.
Yeah.
Let yourself go numb.
Chilling. But we have a choice, right? We can choose to deal with our anger, to actually live, to break out of those cycles. Maybe that's the hope Dante's getting at.
Maybe. Because going through hell, we don't wait for that. We're doing it now, every day, every choice we make, every reaction. We're building our own little corner down there.
So what do we do then? Besides, put down Dante and hope for the best.
Pay attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Where's the anger come from? When do you shut down? And knowing that, what can you do differently to build something better? Because what Dante's showing us, it matters more than we think.
Well, that's a thought to end on, folks. Take a look inside yourselves. And until next time, happy reading.